Hi there, welcome to my channel Crewvn.com.
Chào các bạn thuyền viên mọi người một video thuyền 15 phút concrete. Why boilers are used on ships. A boiler is a pressure vessel that generates steam or hot water by boiling water in an enclosed chamber. The heat required to boil the water is generated by burning a fuel source in the boiler furnace, which can be diesel, fossil fuel, coal, etc. Purpose of boilers on ships. When used on ships, the main purpose of the boiler is to generate steam, which can be further utilized for several heat transfer processes. Modern boilers now come integrated with a heat recovery system, which maximizes energy usage and increases overall efficiency. To understand the usage of boilers on ships, it is essential to understand the broad classification of marine boilers used on ships. 1. Main boiler. 2. Auxiliary boiler. The main boiler generates high-pressure steam for the ship's propulsion. This propulsion is typically a steam turbine system that requires continuous steam input. Ships generally use heavy fuels, but with new stringent environmental regulations, they can also operate using marine gas oil or MGO or LNG fuel, which has high energy density and low carbon emissions. Ship boilers are large enough to generate high-capacity steam, and they continuously operate at high pressure and high loads. The auxiliary boilers are low-capacity boilers, smaller in size than the main boilers. They generate low-pressure steam, which is used to heat cargo and fuel for domestic use and sometimes electricity generation. They are equipped with a fuel system that uses lighter fuels like marine gas oil or marine diesel oil. Since they are small, their startup and shutdown time is less than that of the main boiler, allowing for quick steam production. Nhé.Bản dazem video den day the TikG 1 like, 1 share, 1 dang kai cho Kenya YouTube Crewvn maritime insights and job for seafarers need a team min lay dong lukra video. Let's compare the main boiler and the auxiliary boiler. The primary function of the main boiler is propulsion, especially in steam turbine ships, while the auxiliary boiler serves various onboard services like heating, cleaning and power generation. In terms of size and capacity, the main boiler is large and high capacity, whereas the auxiliary boiler is smaller and lower capacity. The steam pressure in the main boiler is high, suitable for turbines, while the auxiliary boiler operates at lower pressure, suitable for auxiliary services. The main boiler is typically a water tube boiler for higher efficiency and pressure, while the auxiliary boiler can be either a fire tube or water tube, depending on the application and ship size. For fuel, the main boiler uses heavy fuel oil, sometimes with diesel oil or natural gas, whereas the auxiliary boiler can use heavy fuel oil, diesel oil, or sometimes exhaust gas from the main engine. Examples of vessels using main boilers include ocean liners, some naval vessels and icebreakers, while auxiliary boilers are found on tankers, cargo ships, cruise ships, and all types of vessels for auxiliary services. Boiler applications on ships. Steam propulsion. Many naval ships, icebreakers, LNG ships and old ocean liners still use a steam propulsion system, which consists of a mega steam turbine propulsion system connected to the propeller, which drives the massive ships. The main boiler provides high-pressure steam, varying from 20 to 60 bars depending on the type of vessel and propulsion system. Power generation. A steam generator, which also uses steam turbines, can generate electricity on the ship. The auxiliary boiler supplies low-pressure steam to the steam turbine generator. In some ships, emergency generators can also be run on steam. The auxiliary boiler provides steam in a pressure range of 6 to 15 bars, depending on the type of vessel and propulsion system. Cargo heating. Tanker ships are built to carry huge amounts of oil in their cargo hold. It is crucial to heat this oil cargo as the ship travels through various regions with temperature fluctuations. Otherwise, The flow of this cargo will become difficult during the loading or discharging process due to changes in viscosity. Auxiliary boilers are utilized to heat cargo tanks carrying crude oil, asphalt or chemicals to maintain desired viscosity. Fuel heating. Many ships operate on heavy fuel oil on open seas, which makes it essential for a vessel to have a reliable steam generation system to heat this viscous fuel continuously. Auxiliary boiler steam is used to heat the heavy fuel oil tanks to maintain the correct pumping viscosity. Tank cleaning. Many tankers and cruise ships use steam to clean cargo tanks and various shipboard areas for sanitation. Low-pressure steam from an auxiliary boiler is used for this purpose. Domestic usage. The crew accommodation area uses steam for domestic purposes, including galley work, hot showers in the crew cabins, laundry and so on, which is supplied by a low-pressure auxiliary boiler. In cruise ships, the domestic steam demand is very high due to a large number of passengers. Hence, a large auxiliary boiler is installed to cater to the requirement. De-icing lines. Steam is utilized to de-ice different deck areas and equipment in cold regions. A steam tracing line is also provided in the engine room and deck, connected to all the fuel and water pipes, keeping the entire line warm, especially in cold weather. It is impossible to imagine ship operations without boilers, as they are a reliable and versatile source of steam that caters to crew and passenger welfare, and the different functions and systems of the ship to help run it without any trouble. Xin chào các bạn thuyền viên. Chào mừng các bạn đến với video chuyên môn 5 phút Moin Guide to Crewvn. Why boilers are used on ships? Noi hoi la thiet bichu ap luk taura hoi nuak hoak nuak nong bankach dun soi nuak trong bonkin. Nayet kan thiet dun soi nuak duak taura bankach dot ngon and yen liu trong lo hoi, ko de la dau diesel, nien liu hoa thach. Than, VVV. Mukdich qua noi hoi trentau, ki duak su dung trentau, mukdich ching qua noi hoi la taura hoi nuach, ko the duak su dung them chomot so kaitrin 3 and nayet. Kak noi hoi hien da hien nai duak tich hopi thong thu hoi niet, giup toi da hoa viek su dung nang luong vatang hiu qua tong di. De hiu duak kach su dung noi hoi trentau, Dieu kan thiet la fai hiu duak kach fan loai chong qua noi hoi duak su dung trentau, mot la noi hoi chin, Haila noi hoi putro. Noi hoi chin tau ra hoi nuok, apsuat kao cho donko de kuatao. Hi thong de ne thuang la hi thong tuabin hoi nuok, yukao hoi nuok dao violien tok. Tao thuang su dung nien lunang. Nung voi kak quiding hiem gat moi ve moi truong. Chung kungko the hoat dong bang dao ki bien, hoach migo, hoach nien liu lenji. Komat do nang luang kao va luang kitai carbon thap. Noi hoi tau bien du londe tau ra hoi nuak kong swat kao, va chung hot dong lien tuko ap swat kao va tai trong kao. Noi hoi putro laloi noi hoi kong swat thap, ko kich thuak no hon noi hoi chin, chung tau ra hoi nuak ap swat thap, duok su dung de lam nong hang hoa va nien liu, cho muk dich sin hot va doi kila tau ra dien. Chung duok trang bi hi thong nien liu su dung nien liu ne hon nu dao ki bien hoak dao diesel bien. Vi chung no nen thoi gen koi dong vatat me ngan hon so voi noi hoi chin. Cho fep tau hoi nuok nan chong, noi banda zem video den day the tiki one like one share one dang ki cho kene YouTube, Crewvn maritime insights and job for seafarers, needity min lay dong lukra video. Hey so san noi hoi chin va noi hoi putro. Chok nang chin qua noi hoi ching la day, dak biet la trong kak tau tuabin hoi nuok. Trong ki noi hoi putro puk vu kak dich vu kak nau tren tau nu suai am. Vising va fat dien. Ve kich thuok va kong swat. Noi hoi chin lon va kong swat kao. Trong ki noi hoi putro no hon va kong swat tap hon. Ap swat hoi nuok trong noi hoi chin kao. Pu hop voi tuabin. Trong ki noi hoi putro hoat dong o ap swat tap hon. Pu hop voi kak dich vu putro. Noi hoi chin thuang la noi hoi ong nuok de ko hiu swat va ap swat kao hon, trong ki noi hoi putro ko de la noi hoi ong lua hoak ong nuok, toi thuak va ong dung va kich thuak tau, doi voi nien liu, noi hoi chin su dung dao nien liu nang, doi ki la dao diesel, hoak ki tun hien, trong ki noi hoi, putro ko de su dung dao nien liu nang, dao diesel hoak doi ki la ki thai tu dong ko chin. Viduve kak tau sudong noi hoi chin bao gom tau bien, motso tau hai kwan va tau pa bang. Trong ki noi hoi putro duok, tim they tren tau cho dao, tau cho hang, tau du lich vatat ka kak loi tau cho kak dich vu putro. Dung kwa noi hoi tren tau. Dong ko hoi nuok, near tau hai kwan, tau fa bang, tau LNG va tau bien Crewvn su dong hi thong dong ko hoi nuok, bao gam hi thong dong ko de tuabin hoi nuok kong lo duok ket noi voi chan vit, kai ma len hung kon tau du so. Noi hoi chin kong kap hoi nuok ap suat kao, thai doi tu hai mui den sa mui ba tui thuak vao loi tau va hi thong de. Fat dien may fat dien hoi nuok, kong sudong tuabin hoi nuok, ko the tau radian tren tau, noi hoi putro kong kap hoi nuok ap swat tap cho may fat dien tuabin hoi nuok. O mot so tau, may fat dien kan kap kong ko the chai bang hoi nuok, noi hoi putro kong kap hoi nuok, tong pam vi ap swat tu sao den mui lamba tui thuok vao lo ai tau va hi thong day. Sui am hang ho. Tau cho dao duok, chi tau de cho mot luong. Lon dao trong koang cho hang kwa chong. Diu quan trong la phai lam nong koang hang hoa nai ki tau di kwa kak kuva kak na voi su dao dong hiet do. Nu kong dong hang hoa nai se trunen ko kan trong kwa trin bok zep hoak za do su de dui ve dun hot. Noi hoi putro duok su dang de lam nong kak bichua hang hoa cho dao do. Nua duong hoa hoa chat de dai tre do not mong moon. Lam nong nien liu, niu, tau hot dong bang dao, nien liu nang tren bien. Dieu ne kien cho mot tau kan fai ko mot hi thong tau hoi nuok dang tin kai de lien tuk lam nong nien liu not ne. Hoi nuok tu noi hoi putro duok su dang de lam nong kak bichua dao nien liu nang de dui tri do not bom chin sak. Vesing bechua, niu tau cho dao va tau du lich su dong hoi nuok de lam sach bichua hang hoa va kak ku vuk kak nao tren tau de vising. Hoi nuok ap swat tap tu noi hoi putro duok su dong cho muk dich nai. Su dong trong nuok, ku vuk cho akwa thui thu don su dong hoi nuok cho muk dich sin hot, bao gom kong viek trong bepan, tam nuok nong trong kabin kwa thoi thu doan. Giat giu, vi, duok kong kap boy noi hoi putro ap swat tap, trong kak tau du lich, nuka hoi nuok trong nuok rat kau do ko niu han kach do mot noi hoi putro lon duok lap dat de dap ong nukau. Duong de ku bang hoi nuok duok su dung de ku bang kak ku vuk bung tau. Va thiet bi kak nao o vung lan gia. Duong ong dan hoi nuok kang duok vo trai trong fong mai va bung tau. Duok ket noi voi tat ka kak duong ong nien liu va nuoch. Giu am cho toan bo duong ong dak biet la trong twai tiet lam. Kong the tuong tuong huat dong kwa tau ma kong ko noi hoi. Vi chung lan gon kung kap hoi nuok dang tin kai valin hot puk vu cho puk loi kwa thui thu don va han kach va kak chuk nang va hi thong kak nao kwa tau de gyop no chai ma kong gap bat ki su ko nao.